Good day, everyone. During the 1970s energy crisis, Dutch researchers began to pay close attention to the country's energy use. In one neighborhood in Amsterdam, they noticed a puzzling pattern. Some homeowners used about 30% less electricity than their neighbors, even though the houses were the same size and electricity prices were identical. The houses differed in just one way, where the electricity meter was placed. Some meters were installed in the basement, while others were placed in the main hallway. Houses with hallway meters consistently used less electricity. When energy use was obvious and easy to monitor, people naturally adjusted their behavior. The most powerful human sense is vision. Human body has roughly 11 million sensory receptors, and about 10 million of them are dedicated to sight. Half of brain's resources are involved in visual processing. Since we rely on vision more than any other sense, it's no surprise that visual cues strongly shape our behavior. A small change in what we see can lead to a significant change in what we do. That's why environment matters. If vision drives behavior, then the spaces that we spend time in are constantly shaping our choices. So, by surrounding ourselves with productive visual cues and removing unproductive ones, we can use our strongest sense vision to our advantage. So, instead of reacting to our environment, we can intentionally design it to support the behaviors we want and become architects of our environments. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, suggests that we stop thinking of our environment as being filled with list of objects and start thinking of it as being filled with relationships. The same couch can mean different things to different people. For one person, it's a place to read for an hour each night, and for other, it's where television happens. Different people attach different memories to the same place, and those relationships guide what they do there. Over time, the place itself becomes the cue that triggers the behavior. Habits thrive under predictable circumstances. Focus comes more easily at a work desk. Relaxation comes more easily in a place designed for rest. Sleep comes faster if it's the only thing that happens on the bed. But modern technology makes this harder. Our phones can do everything, which makes them powerful. But they also pull many different behaviors into one place. When everything happens in one place or on one device, then brain struggles to know what it's supposed to do next, and focus becomes hard. In Atomic Habits, author James Clear describes a writer who applies the idea of one place, one purpose to the digital environment. The author assigns different devices different roles. A laptop is used only for writing, a tablet is used only for reading, and phone is used only for communication. One reason this approach works is that motivation and self control are limited resources. Relying on willpower alone means asking ourselves to make right decisions over and over again in environments that constantly push us towards distractions. That's exhausting. Eventually, willpower runs out. And when it does, we fall back on whatever behavior is easiest at that moment. That's why environment design is so effective. It quietly nudges behavior in the same direction every time, using the visual cues around us. So, when the right action is the easiest action, we do not need to summon our motivation. Instead, we simply follow the path that's already there. Thank you.